Hi, everybody. This is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Sunday, February 26th, 2023. Hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. And I'm going to do kind of an overview of things. This is going to be going out to members as well as non-members. But with sentiment timing, we use the human beings and markets make mistakes. And we use methods that are measuring markets in order to take advantage of these mistakes. So what we're basically doing is we're looking ahead. We're not sitting there saying, okay, if it goes here, this is what's good, going to happen. We use both. We use time, which Woody is the really one of the masters of timing when the market is going to reverse trend. And sometimes it's months in advance, sometimes it's weeks in advance, but we know the time period to start looking for the reversal. And then sentiment is what is going to back up the time. So if we're looking for a reversal, say right around now, we're going to see sentiment that's at very low readings, meaning because the market's been heading lower, everybody's bearish on this market, and it, just history is our guide. The majority are going to be on the wrong side of the trade. That's just what happens. And then we use the technicals to actually pinpoint exactly where where we're going to see this reversal. So let's take a look at some of our reports and go over how this all works. So this is probably the first one that did well. This is the first big one, let's say. And if you look, this is on July 28th, 2022. So what we had a 93 bullish sentiment reading. There's opportunities for another sharp drop near mid-August. So we were telling members in July that there's going to be a mid August drop, and it's going to last until October. So if we take a look at the charts here, this is mid August right here. This is August 16th. And from there, we had this massive drop right into the October low. And we've been saying this is an important low. And we've seen people, looking for a big crash down, or when we're up here, everybody's thinking it's the start of a new bull market. But notice what happens. So everybody's bearish down here, then everybody's bullish up here, and from that we had the drop. But so this was say our longer term call right there. And again, so our members knew weeks in advance to get out of this market before mid August, because we had that sharp drop coming. So that's that. Now let's take a look at the 1213, because we know that the we had the October low was definitely in. And what we're looking at here is what he was calling for, and I'm trying to look for it. Hang on one second. Okay, so here it is. So again, in December, what he was saying was that stocks may make a better bottom, but we're looking for upcoming a rise in the market, and it's going to last into early 2023. So let's take a look and see what happens. Here's the move. Here is we made this top right in. I'm sorry, right here. On 2/2. So February 2nd, which is early 2023, we made the top on it. So we nailed the October low, we nailed the exact top on this, and we had the 92% sentiment reading. But now I'm going to show you the technical aspect of it, where this is what I was saying with the market, where when this is on February 2nd, so that's when the top was made. And what I was looking for was to add my last short at 4,200, and my downside target was 3,950. So this is over 3 weeks ago that this was put out with these targets. Now, if we take a look, this was what kind of hurt us on the trade, because it made it up to 41.98. It never hit the 4,200, and that would have given us a really good average. And that's when the markets got really sloppy, and we got stopped out just because I didn't really want to risk it. We lost less than a quarter of a point. That was it. But from down here, now everybody's getting bearish on the markets, and what we're looking at is, what he's looking for some type of low to be made right now, and we already know when to expect a top. So it's going to be a tradable low. Here you can see we have bullish divergences, and we got long at look at the low was 39.43. So on February 2nd. I was saying my downside target's 39.50, made it down to 39.43. So again, we're giving you these in advance, and it's one of the things that money managers and professional traders, that's why they come to us, because they know we are the best at what we do on this. So right now the bulls need to get above the 39.76. We did get long at 39.50, so we were layering in on this. And right now, if it goes lower, we already know our next pivot that we're going to buy, because we only have 2/3. But if it breaks above this, the next move is going to go up to the 40.27. We're already going to have a 70-point gain on hand, so maybe take a little bit off. We'll see. But the next move is going to go. We already know when to expect a top. Now that this is, the crazy part about it is everybody thinks they know the market when we're doing this, but once we get a reversal, they remain on the bearish side, and from there they're squeezed, and most likely we're going to be taking out these highs. And I personally, where my upside target, it's going to be somewhere up into the 43.24, possibly even a little bit higher than that. But that's when we're going to start seeing extreme bullish sentiment readings again, and we know when it's going to fail, and that's going to be the big swing trade to the downside. So we have the bullish divergences. Everything was in place on this. Now we have to see, once if the bulls can get above this 40.22, or let's just say the 40.36, we're going to have a very, very fast move up to the 41.13. Now, I've been pointing out this inverted head and shoulders pattern for the last couple weeks, and this is the way it would play out. We'd get a move up here, it would come down, make the right shoulder, and then shoot up. And if that happens again, we're probably looking at a move going up to the 4,300. So the point I'm making on this is that our members knew well in advance when to be expecting these reversals, and they're pretty much right exactly at the targets that we've been putting. So for tomorrow, if it goes down, I'd be a buyer. Again, I'll keep an eye out as far as the pivot and put that in the morning notes. But if we can get above this, you can see there should be a pretty quick move up to the 40.25. So getting back to this, what the special rate plan, it ends today. We did say it was 7 days. And as you know, we're changing a lot of things around. We have a new website that's going to be out. This is going to be our new logo. But one of the things we're considering with our marketing company is eliminating the monthly and yearly subscriptions, and just going to a lifetime subscription. It's going to cost $5,000, and anybody that's on say a monthly or a yearly plan, you will be grandfathered in. But anybody coming in after we make this change, you're going to have to pay the 5,000 to get in for the lifetime. That's going to be the only charge you have. We have a lot of institutions and money managers, and they read our newsletter religiously because of what I just showed you, knowing what is going to happen weeks in advance. I mean, it's priceless to them, because they know when to get aggressive buying for their clients or for themselves, and when to start taking profits and looking to the downside. So our predictive analytics model, there's nothing like it. So the $750 for the year, it most likely will be made in one trade. It's probably going to be the long trade that we're getting into now. And this is, you can save, it's $1,050 off of our regular price, and it's $750. You use the promo code 750 special. And again, this was the 7 days was last week. So today is the last day on it. If we don't make 100 points within the next 90 days, you can receive a full refund, no questions asked. And don't forget that, that's the 90-day money back guarantee. So take advantage of this, because I really don't know exactly when we're going to be making this move, but things are starting to move that way right now. And you saw some of the marketing information that our team has been putting out, and they're really pushing us hard to switch over to the lifetime subscription. So with that, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be open minded right now. If the Bulls can get above 39.75, we're going up to the 41.25. This was our low. I've had this low since February 2nd. It hit it. We have bullish divergences. And like I said, if we come down, be a buyer down here. Don't be scared of what the Fed is saying and anything like that. So sorry for having a long video, but with that, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you guys in the morning.